Good morning, YouTube. It is Wednesday, May 24th. It is the day before I leave for Victoria for my Ironman, and you're crooked. Taper week is not, you're still crooked. Taper week is not what I thought it would be. I mean, like, I don't know how I'm gonna string all these clips together, but I think the last time I remember filming about my Ironman, about penultimate week, I was crying on the ferry on the way home from my dad's place. So I've had a lot of, you know, I've been dealing with a lot of emotions because my dad died 8 months ago, but I have not begun the process of, you know, sorting through, let alone his stuff, but you know, how I'm dealing with it emotionally and everything. So when my brother came down the week before, in the middle of, you know, getting ready for taper week, it's really thrown me all off. And in fact, up until yesterday, I didn't even think I was going to be doing the race. I was ready to just forfeit my entry fee, and I've got ferries booked, and I have a hotel booking. I haven't paid for the hotel yet, but everything else is paid for. And I was ready to just walk away from it all, and to be perfectly honest. And it was my son, my 13-year-old son, who talked me back into it. Partly because I think he's really looking forward to having an extra 2 days off from school this week, but also he, I'm joking, I think, but he was like, "Mom, you've been working so hard. You've been training for this for more than a year." He said, you can do this. And, you know, he talked me back into it. I was just ready to just hide for the weekend. And so here I am. I'm getting everything ready this morning. So today he's at school, and I just got back from the bike shop. I went and bought a new pair of cleats for my bike shoes because I flipped them over to put them in the bag to pack them, and there's a screw missing and they're just chewed down from just worn. So I just went down to my local bike shop and picked up a new pair. Foster, my cat is sniffing my camera. Stop. And so I got my new fresh bike cleats put on. I actually bought a new shirt to wear for race day, so I went and did that yesterday after Jack talked me into doing the race. I went to Lululemon to get a shirt I wanted. Of course, they didn't have it, so I had to go all the way in. I have to stop calling Vancouver going into town. I went into the city because they have a huge store downtown, and they had lots there, so I drove all the way to the city, and it was kind of meant to be. I got street parking like only a block and a half away, and it was a toonie. You know, like, when does that ever happen? So I got some fresh socks to wear on race day too. I know they say nothing new on race day, but you know, these are Lululemon shirts. I wear them all the time. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna wear my regular New Balance runners, my orange ones. I thought about wearing my carbon plated shoes, but I wore them in a half marathon a couple weeks ago, and I kind of have a negative association with them right now because that race was so difficult. So I think I'm just gonna wear my orange, not Hoka's, New Balance, and they're what I've been using, you know, so I'm gonna just go with those. So that kind of, I don't want to say stuff, I need to buy stuff or new stuff to cheer me up, but it definitely kind of represents a fresh kind of outlook to this race. So anyway, I just wanted to do an introduction. This is taper week. I have not been doing anything. I haven't even ridden my bike since I had it tuned up last week. I've got it outside on the mechanic stand because I'm gonna give it a good wash and grease the chain and do all the things. I will bring my bike chain grease with me, but you know, it's dirty. It hasn't been washed in a long time, so I'm gonna clean that up and let it dry on the mechanic stand properly. And then I was gonna film outside, but the neighbor's gardener showed up just as I was setting up, and I can't hear anything with the lawnmower. So I thought I'd, yeah, just kind of do an update here about what's been going on, and I'll take the camera and go through what I'm bringing for an Ironman. When you do triathlon, any triathlon, you need a lot of stuff. There's a lot of gear, and even if it's a short triathlon or a really long triathlon, I think the only difference is in a longer race, you just need more nutrition to have during the day, but you still need all the basic equipment, right? So anyway, I will quit blabbling and another weed eating. I can still hear it. I'm gonna go outside and wash my bike, and then I'll come back in and do a little bit more. I'll show you what I'm packing up for the weekend. Like I said, we leave tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thursday, it's a travel day. Get checked into the hotel, you know, just kind of chill out. Friday is, I'm in an open water swim race on the course. It's not the full distance, but I think it's 1,000 meters. So that's Friday. I don't even know when. I gotta figure all that out. Saturday is Athletes Village, racking the bike, getting all my stickers and bibs and numbers and everything for race day. You know, go through the merch. I probably want to buy, I definitely want to buy an Ironman visor. I know I got a finisher's t-shirt, but I might get like another Ironman shirt or something. I don't know. Like, how often do you do these things? I don't know. We'll see. And then Sunday's race day, and I'll be out all day. So that's it. We're here. It's happening. It's happening. And it seems like, you know, this is so life. Everything all happens always all at once, it seems. And so it's just one day at a time. And you know, this whole weekend with my dad's stuff coming up was very unexpected, but I mean, I knew it was happening, but it impacted me much more than I thought it would. So there's that. Anyway, see you in the next clip. All right, the gardeners are gone, and I just washed my bike. Looks good. The chain was really black and greasy and full of sand and grit, so yeah, it looks good. All nice and shiny, cassette nice and shiny. So I can't see. I'm just gonna let it sit out here in the sun and let it dry thoroughly, like let the cassette and all the little parts just air dry, so it's totally dry. And then when it's totally dry, I'll put on some chain grease and she'll be good to go. So, okay, bike is washed, cleats are done. All right, I'm gonna go inside and I'll show you the disaster I got spread out on my bed. See you in there. All right, here is the bedroom situation. Okay, so new bike cleats, shoe cleats on my road biking shoes. Glad I remembered to do that. Helmet, essential. I'm bringing my big bike pump. I think the weather in Victoria is gonna be nice, but I'm gonna bring my buff just in case. I do like cycling with gloves, so I got my gloves out. Sunglasses, I think, are essential. Hankies, because my nose just runs always. I am gonna wear my heart rate monitor strap throughout the race. I can wear this in the lake, it'll be fine. I've worn it in the ocean before and it was fine. This is my swim bag. I've done a whole video on my outdoor swim gear, but basically it's my wetsuit, my goggles. You know, they're gonna give me a cap for the race, but I like to bring an extra. I think this is the one from my triathlon last year. Yep. And I'm gonna bring my fins, not because obviously I'm gonna wear them in the race, but maybe it's just a nice little warm up. I did bring a bathing suit. I do wear earplugs in the water to keep the water out of my ears. Kind of makes hearing at the start difficult, but it makes the swim more pleasant overall, so I wear them. And in this bag is the Normatec. This is my Normatec that Jason got me for my birthday. So I am gonna bring that, why not? There's my cat, he's like, oh my God, we're digging through bags, let's do it. Over here is my running stuff. I've got, these are the runners I was talking about that I'm gonna wear. These are my New Balance Fresh Foam 1080s. I really like them. I've been wearing them all winter. They're wearing nice and evenly. I'm not sure how many kilometers I have on these yet. Here's my new race shirt. So this is what I drove to Vancouver for. It's a nice bright, I'd say raspberry, I'm not quite sure. So, and I like it because it matches my triathlon shorts. So these are my tri shorts that I'll be wearing. So I wear my sports bra and these shorts underneath my wetsuit. And there's enough, like there's a little bit of padding. It's pretty modest in the shorts. You know, just enough to give you a little bit of comfort. It is a 90-kilometer bike ride, but I mean, at this point I've been cycling for well over a year, well, about a year and a half. And so, you know, I've toughened up a bit. It'll be fine. And here's my bike. I'm really happy I went and bought this. Like, it just cheers me up. And then I went and bought these new socks. They're the same socks as I bought last year. Just, you know, the other ones are all kind of falling apart. So I'm gonna bring them all. I'll wear, you know, a pair on the bike. And if I feel like I need to put on fresh socks for the run, you know, I can change my socks in transition if I feel I need to. It's supposed to be nice. Like, if I don't think I'm gonna get wet. It's supposed to be like 19, 20 degrees and cloudy. And just to bring some extra running gear in case I want to go for a jog the day before. Sunscreen. This is my nutrition here for race day. So in this little container I've got, this is Tailwind. So it's per scoop 100 calories. So I'll put a scoop in my bottle. And then I have my Nun tablets in grape, which is my favorite. So I'll put one of these in one of the bottles, some Tailwind in the other, and if they empty 90-kilometer bike ride, I should go through at least 2, if not 3 bottles of water. I'm bad at staying hydrated on the bike, guys. I mean, I really, truly am. But I do have a number of Stinger waffles, more than I need, and the exact bars. So these are 100 calories a pop. They're, instead of taking gels, I hate gels. They make me sick to my stomach and I find them incredibly messy. My hands get sticky. Then you shove it in your bike shorts or in your bike bag and then that gets sticky and gross. I just hate gels and they make me feel like I want to throw up. So they were handing these out at a marathon that I did in Vancouver last year. And I tried one like during the race. And I loved it. And I loved it so much I actually ordered them directly from the company, although you can buy them in some running stores around Vancouver. They are a Canadian brand. They're from Montreal. It's Exact Nutrition. Highly recommend if you're in Canada. I don't know if they're available internationally, but I love them. And they're kind of like a chewy. They're like it's not like a gummy because they're much softer than that. And you don't really need to drink them with water. Like you can just eat these. Easy to swallow. You don't have to chase it with water like gel. And like I say, there's no mess. Like I love them. This is my sleeping eye mask and earplugs. I've just recently bought this. I've slept with it twice now and I love it. It's quite cushy and it keeps the pad off your eyelids. So it's not like forcing your eyelids closed. So you could totally open your eyes and it's pitch black in those. I love it. And you know, sleeping in a hotel room with Jason and Jack, I'm gonna want that. So I am gonna bring this visor. This is my good old running visor. I do want to buy an Ironman visor, so I'll probably wear the Ironman visor, but I'm gonna bring this just in case, you know, if they sell out or they don't have what I want or whatever. And there's the cat checking everything out. I'm gonna bring this book. Read on the ferry. That's it. So I'm just packing everything up. I did make a checklist. So I wrote down swim, bike, run, nutrition, other and stuff to have in like the hotel. And then this is just all the stuff I need for the race. So all of my race stuff is going in these 3 bags, and then my hotel, like I don't need a lot of extra clothes, like that'll go, I'm gonna get that bag down, and that's what my travel stuff will go in. And I think it's a lot, guys. It's a lot of gear. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pack this up. And it's 11:30. My friend is coming over later, and she's gonna look after my cat while I'm away. So she's gonna come over and pick up the key, and I'll show her where all the foster stuff is. And it was kind of last minute, so I'm eternally grateful to her. But I am returning the favor. I'm looking after her cat for 2 weeks at the end of summer, and it's diabetic and it needs needles. And I used to work at a veterinary hospital decades ago. I told her I'm not licensed, but I can certainly do that, and she was absolutely couldn't believe it and was thrilled. So we're gonna trade cat sitting duties. Okay. I need to pack this all up, and I'm just gonna go, I think just sit it outside on my patio. It'll be fine out there, and just kind of clear my space, clear my mind, drink my tea. And then one thing I haven't done yet is I haven't read any of the race day emails. They've been sending out emails. They had a webinar. I missed that. Like, I'm just kind of going into this whole thing blind, guys. But like I said, up until yesterday, I didn't even want to go. So I'm really just trying to focus on the here and now, and know that I can do it. So I know I'll be able to do it. I'm a little worried about the run, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Even if I'm last, it just means I'm a full value participant. I got all my money's worth. So, that's it. Okay, I'll check with you in a bit. Okay, so, I think I'm all packed up. Here's where we're at. I've got bike pump, running, swimming, biking. So swim's in the Lake bag, bike is in the Toronto bag, run and some other things are in the IKEA bag. My bike is done. She's all dried up. I just greased the chain. She's all nice and clean. My goal was to get as much grit and sand and dirt out of the chain as I could, so I really scrubbed it as hard as I could, and yeah, it looks good. I got all of the Garmin, the head unit is charging, or it's charged. I fully charged the brake light. I'm not gonna bring a headlight, just extra stuff to screw around with. I'd rather not. I won't need it. It's a closed course, so it'll be fine. I'll keep the bell on there because, you know, it's kind of nice to have. And then, yeah, so that's all the stuff. I'll go through my checklist again. I am gonna bring this camera. So I've got my camera case, my GoPro case, and my GoPro accessory case. So that maybe I'd bring that and we could play with some of the accessories, and I don't know. I'm gonna take my GoPro with me on the bike and I don't know, maybe it's a half marathon. I don't think I want to carry a camera for the entire half marathon, but I'll definitely take it on the bike. So I just got some miscellaneous bits sitting around the house. My water bottles, there's my GoPro charging, my bike light is done, and then I've got some other stuff over at my computer. I was just putting together a YouTube video of my 50th birthday ride that we went and did, and it's like gave me all kinds of error messages when I went to finish the video, so I had to restart my computer. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think that's it. I'll go, like I said, I'll go through my checklist one more time, and it's already 1:30 in the afternoon. So what I have to do, all I have to do now is just put together our personal stuff. So just clothes for myself and Jack for the next few days. and my friend is coming over to pick up the house key and just I'll show her where the cat food is and all that stuff. And she's gonna pop by a couple times. She lives very close to me to look after the cat. So there's always something to do. And then what I have to do is figure out when we're gonna leave. So Jason was just texting me about 15 minutes ago. We're gonna, he's actually gonna get a car and bring it over here, help me pack up in the morning, help me put the bike on the roof, and then we'll just follow him back and drop off the Evo at the large mall here, and then we'll head out to the ferry. It's an 11 o'clock sailing. So, yeah, we're on the 11 a.m. ferry tomorrow. So, you know, we don't have to leave here at the crack, which is nice. And I didn't want to leave at the crack because we can't check in until 3 o'clock in the afternoon anyway. So by the time we get over there, it'll be fine. So, yeah, I'm actually starting to get a little excited about it. I've been really down, understandably, for the whole week. It's just been crazy. And I haven't done any taper training this week. So, I mean, whatever. If I get out for a jog tonight, I will. Tomorrow I have this, or not tomorrow, but I can go tomorrow too. I can do a quick bike ride tomorrow in Victoria in the evening maybe. And then, well, maybe I will bring my bike light just in case because I'm gonna be on the streets. And then Friday is the swim race. And Saturday is like rest day to just be totally fresh for the big event. So anyway, okay, so that's prep, and I'll catch you in the next segment. I don't know if I'll do another one tonight. Probably maybe tomorrow when Jason's here and we got all the gear in the car. The car's gonna be full because I have to bring so much crap with me. But that's what triathlons are about. It's 3 sports. You need to bring all the gear for each sport. And yeah, that's it. Oh, actually, that's my Normatec in that middle bag, not my bike. That's Normatec. Yeah, I'm bringing the Normatec so I can freshen up. All right, see you in the next one.